Yo, welcome to the Big Zo podcast. Before we get started, please subscribe to our Spotify page, our YouTube page, and when you're on our YouTube page, leave us a comment below. Let us know what you think, and let us know about your opinion on the discussion that we're having for the day. And holla at your boys. We out here, Big Zo podcast. It's on me, miss on me. I don't give a damn. Yo, miss on me, miss on me. Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I go by the name of Birdo.
It's your boy Bass on the beat.
We got a special guest in the building. We got the homie, the return of the Mac. Matt,
Hey, what up?
what's going on, man?
I'm doing well. How about yourselves?
I can't complain. It's not too bad out here for me. I can't complain. I'm alive. I'm breathing. So I can't complain.
Hey, praise God, man. We all here.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, today podcast, where we're gonna be chopping it up with the homie Matt. We're going to be talking about the coronavirus, but we're going to talk about the positive of the coronavirus, just because there's a lot of negative going around. And I understand, because it is that the coronavirus is a negative situation. So we'll at least talk about the positive. So the topic of the day is, what positive effect can the coronavirus have, Mac?
Yeah, while I was doing research for this topic, right, I came across a lot of negative articles talking about how the coronavirus is affecting, America, the world, basically shut down everything, shut down the NBA. LeBron was supposed to get his ring with LA, but that got ruined because the NBA got canceled, and all these other sports organizations getting canceled, and more importantly, people dying and people getting sick, and how it's affecting the black community, yada, 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 etc. So I was like, you know what? Let me put a spin on this. Let me think about the positive things. What is the universe? What is God trying to show us through these events, through these times we're living in? So I came up with just a short list of positive things that we can get out of the situation.
And what's the positive things?
Well, one of the positive things that I got was that actually being on this, forced timeout, because that's what I want to call it, a forced timeout. We're forced to see that the world doesn't really need us. So, like, for example, there's examples of like dolphins coming back to Italy. You have let me see, in Thailand they released all the elephants that were in captivity.
No.
This is wait. Pause.
This nigga just said dolphins coming back to Italy.
Yeah. Just nature stuff. Like, but one of the biggest things is that that there's reduction of pollution on Earth. Like, there's less CO2 levels in the air in Europe and in Italy due to like less travels. Planes release like 7% of the world's pollution, and since no one's flying, there are no planes in the air. There's less pollution, so that's one big thing that's come out of this, in my opinion, at least.
Okay, I guess, but
Hey man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I just miss sports, man, and like to me it's bittersweet because like yes we do get to stay home, but like bro we got to stay home and like got the chance to watch NBA, watch a little bit of Netflix, you know what I'm saying, and like.
in the Michael Jordan documentary.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just a little bit of stuff, like, just sports alone. If we just had sports, I think the quarantine would just be a little better. Yeah, I think that's my opinion. Just sports alone would change.
I feel you on that, especially being a big basketball fan. That was one of the things I heard the most. Corona took away sports, especially basketball. Right now we'll be entering the NBA playoffs. But, like, I just mentioned the environmental impact as an icebreaker. One of the biggest things that this thing has done for us is it's forced us to do things that we didn't want to do before, like things that you've been pushing off, like for example reading books, listening to music, watching movies, watching series. I worked 2 jobs before Corona, and now I'm down to 1 job, but like I have more time to watch things and to basically listen to podcasts and do things that I didn't have time to do because I was always too tired. I'd get home like at 8, 9 o'clock, every single day, watch YouTube and then fall asleep. So, but like with this virus, I have more free time to do things that I wanted to do.
I think a positive, one of the positive will be the number one thing is people's health. I think now people are starting to take their health serious. As well, I shouldn't say 'cause now with being home, people's like overeating, eating junk food. But I just seen something like a couple of days ago how I think YouFit, Planet Fitness, certain gyms like that, their percentages revenue went up over like 10%, and one of the gyms were like 15%. Meaning people are signing up for the gym memberships online, waiting for the gyms to be open. So I guess people are starting to realize, okay, our immune system, most people have a weak immune system, and they're like, okay, hey, because of the coronavirus, we want to improve our health. That way we could get better and become more healthy. So I think that might be a positive.
That's a good point right there.
It's definitely a positive because you get more chance, you get a chance to reflect on your body, your mind, your spirit, your life basically. And I see people out running more. I saw you at the track the other day. I see people trying to better themselves. I feel like if it wasn't for this corona thing, people would be doing the 9 to 5. We're all just racing, but I feel like this thing has forced us to slow down. And we can do a lot of self-reflection.
And another thing is, if you really think about it, our health, America's probably, and I don't want to I want you guys to quote me like this is 100%, but I'm probably confident that America is probably the most overbeast,
Overbeast.
Have the most obesity.
Yeah.
Country in the world. There probably is the most, have the most overweight people. Because now that the beaches are sort of open, now people is running outside, running to the beach. Because if you really think about it, a lot of us will always stay home, watch TV, play video games, and our kids don't even go outside. So now it's because we've been on lockdown for 30 days, now it's we're starving to go outside. We need to go outside. It's we can't wait till the park's open to play basketball, or if you want to play football, you want to play baseball. We can't wait for cause I know even Pee Wee football got canceled. So now you got kids who are waiting to do something. So that might be a positive because hopefully less kids will stop playing video games and focusing going outside. And if they go outside and play, that's a positive because at least they will be improving their health.
Yeah, you're definitely right. I feel like when you lose something, it makes you appreciate it more. You feel me? So I feel like this coronavirus, making us lose one aspect of our lives is making us appreciate the other aspects even more.
I think y'all both made a great point about the health thing, but I just feel like a nigga locked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? That also make me think, bro, I never want to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Bro, to be we in our house. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be in the 6x6 cell. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta stay there. And I just think mentally it messes with you. And
definitely. I read a study that said that being alone in isolation for a long time, it puts as much stress on you as smoking smoking cigarettes a pack a day.
Damn.
So it's human beings we're social creatures, bro. We are meant to be socializing. So we're not meant to be in the house by ourselves every single day. So, but on the flip side though, I feel like the world the way it was, we were too social. We were in the outside just running and ripping every single day. Doing the same thing 9 to 5 every single day. You come home. I feel like in a way, right? The virus has forced us to be more social in a different type of way. Because if you look on IG, if you look on Twitter, you look on Facebook, people are connecting in different ways. You have all these IG lives going on. You have all these concerts. You know what I mean? Going on Zoom. You have Zoom dance party. You have DJs like DJ Neptune and other DJs doing live concerts on IG Live.
And DJ Beast.
And DJ Beast, of course. So I feel like human beings, right? We naturally evolve in certain situations where you shut one thing out, we find a way to do it in a different way. And I feel like
True.
This virus, this lockdown has forced us to become social in different ways. You know what I mean? We would have never seen all these great IG live battles that before, because people would have never thought to do this. People would have never thought that DJ on IG live. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's forced us to rethink the way to connect with each other.
And I will say another positive, in my opinion, for this virus will be it really has people thinking about financially. Because, like you said, like you were working 2 jobs, now you're down to 1 because of the virus. So now people are starting to think about, and that's just not you, but it's a lot of people out there. Many people are starting to think about, hey, financially, I'm not really financially stable. Meaning, like, you can't expect the government to do shit for you. Because I know some people got their stimulus, like, check, and you have other people who's not getting, like, they check for certain reasons. And they're just like, what happens, like, when your job do stop? And it's not even, because it's not like we was expecting it. It just happened out of nowhere. So financially, I think now people are starting to be like, just think financially ways to improve, like making more money and ways to save money just for the future.
You're definitely right, bro. I feel like, especially as black people, we adapt, bro. So people are finding new hustles out of this. You feel me? Like people are finding new ways to hustle and get money in this new environment that we're in. New economies are popping up. You feel me? And and if you're a smart person, you know how to invest. You know what to look for. People are investing in Zoom. Putting money down in different apps that are social connecting apps. You know what I mean? And so while the economy, yes, is crashing, right? But certain different little industries and companies are doing good, and people who are smart and can take advantage of that will invest in those companies and make money.
Cause even with me, I was about to buy the J's, the retros. Then I said, "Fuck that shit," and just was like, "Okay, this might not be the right time to be spending money on dumb shit right now." So now, like, I'm financially, like, just thinking about like just making smarter decisions, like not only for today but for the future.
You're right. I feel like in certain ways, it makes you more savvy. You know what I mean? We try to adapt to this new situation. We're looking for new ways to make money, new ways to hustle, new ways to thrive in this situation that we're in. You can see it everywhere, especially in the black community. You know what I mean? Everywhere, everyone's trying to find their niche, trying to make their own way, especially in the entertainment industry.
True, and I guess another positive. You want to say something?
No, I was gonna say that I think we're gonna have more days like this, like. The coronavirus is the tip of the iceberg. I think we're just gonna have like more diseases come out, like more situation where we're gonna have to be isolated like this.
Yeah. But like I said before, though, if you're a DJ, if you're someone who's who has a skill or an art, you can show that on Zoom or on IG Live, Facebook Live.
That's true.
We'll thrive that way.
I think another positive. It's either gonna break. If you're in a relationship,
it's gonna make or break.
It's either gonna make or break your relationship. Cause me just being in the house for 30 days, I had enough of this shit. Can you imagine like someone be in the house, like even like they're not married, but they're with their significant other. In 30 days, just be in the house like 30 days nonstop, no breaks, no like someone's going to work and coming back. 30 straight days.
Not cheat.
You can't cheat. You gotta stay committed for the person in 30 days. What I mean is gonna either make or break this relationship. It's gonna be like you're gonna be a point either you and your significant other, y'all gonna love each other or y'all gonna hate each other. You gonna realize, man, that person was a beep. or you will love with the person, and this is gonna improve your relationship, and it's gonna make either if you had like, you know, if you had in your mind, okay, you wanted to be married, it's gonna advance that, you know, that commitment, or it's either gonna be like you're gonna be like, fuck it, she's not the right one I thought.
Either way, it's a positive, yo. You know, being in this situation, being in this tight situation, it's gonna speed up whatever was gonna happen naturally. Either we're gonna end up together or end up apart. This situation is gonna speed it up. But on the positive tip, though, I was also reading this other article where these people in New York, they were doing, you know how New York they're extra lockdown because the virus is worse over there.
Yeah.
So they're doing this thing called Corona dates, where couples, since they can't be with each other physically, what they're doing is they're Zooming and having like dates on Zoom and other social platforms where, like, let's say, you know, you and your girl, you guys live like 20 miles apart in somewhere in New York. Yeah. So you would cook something for yourself and you know, dress up, and then she would cook something for herself, and you guys would have a Zoom date. And then you guys would, you know, Zoom.
That's white people shit.
Yeah. To be honest,
that's white people shit.
Yeah, to be honest,
I ain't doing all that.
But, you know, just giving out ideas.
I mean, I get
to
it.
Our listeners, you know.
I send you the snap, man.
For the Haitian listeners, you know, if you make some legume sauce pie, you know what I mean.
So what I'm supposed to do?
Still not seeing up with
So what I'm supposed to do? Smell that shit from the phone? Bitch, I'm hungry.
Bust down.
Was she gonna Zoom the way she could, and I'm gonna follow her directions?
You could do that, actually, yeah.
Fuck that.
But you know, I'm just trying to think of the positives, though. You know what I mean? And me personally, one of the biggest positives, because, you know, me personally, I'm an introvert. You know, so I'm an introvert plus a germaphobe. So this whole Corona thing has forced everyone to be like me. Everyone's covering their mouths when they cough and sneeze. I'm like, yes. No one's giving me a handshake. I'm like, yes. No one's.
Oh yeah, cause I'm be honest with you. Before the Corona shit, there was a lot of nasty motherfuckers out there.
Exactly.
Go to the bathroom
and don't wash your hands.
Don't wash their hands.
I'm not gonna lie, that's still some nasty motherfuckers.
The positive thing is it's forcing these nasty motherfuckers to actually, you know, wash their hands and be hygienic, yo.
No, because I'm be honest with you. I was at Walmart like a couple weeks ago, and I was using the bathroom. Nigga walked in, did his shit, came out. Some dude.
You said didn't shit or did shit?
No, I was in. No, you
said he did his shit.
No, I was in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. I went to Walmart to get some shit.
Okay.
I said I went to Walmart to go get some shit.
Oh, okay.
But the dude went to the restroom. I was already in the restroom, and I'm looking at it. He just peed and walked out. And I looked at him. I said, "Hey man, you ain't gonna wash your hands? Like that's some shit." In 2020, we gotta confront people.
Rob, was he white or black? Be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. He was white, but I didn't want to say it on there. Then, yeah. I didn't want to say that because you know what I'm saying. Because I didn't want white people thinking like I didn't want white people thinking that we attacking them. So I didn't want to say shit like that. But I'm just saying, 2020, that's the new thing. We gotta start confronting people when they do, especially when they cough. Hey, cover your mouth. Cover.
So did he wash his hands afterwards?
I just told you he peed and walked down, and I was like, hey, yo. I said, hey, what you doing?
But you said that. Did he go wash his hands? Did he go wash his hands afterwards?
No, he just walked away.
Exactly. So what was the point?
So I just wanted to know somebody's watching.
But like me personally though, I feel like, you know, it's forcing everyone to think like how I think naturally, because, you know, I stay with the hand sanitizer. You know what I mean? When I cough, I always...
Oh no, is that custom made?
No. This is
Oh, you just got a small bottle and just put it in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I cough, I usually always cough in my elbow and whatnot. But I feel like I was at Publix today, and I saw people, you know, staying 6 feet apart and stuff. Usually there's a homeless man that comes up to me all over my face, but he, you know, even he was staying away. I was like, yes,
because a lot of people getting slapped. but you got to think about it, because even like when you go to the grocery store or you go to certain places, some people feel like, I don't know what it is, but some people get too comfortable just being so close to you.
Exactly. They
And
feel
I'm like,
entitled, yo.
Yeah.
They feel entitled.
Because before the coronavirus, like, even if I'm like in a grocery store just paying for something, motherfucker would be right on me. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Exactly, yo.
Nigga, you don't feel like you too close?
There'll be people in my ear and talking all loud, and I can feel their breath. I'm like, you're too close. But in this new Corona world, people stay the fuck back, and that's one positive in my opinion. As a germaphobe, as an introvert, someone who doesn't want to be touched or breathe on, I like people staying the fuck back. It's cool.
And they should pass a law for 2020. If you're not 6 feet away from the another person, the other person have the right to slap the shit out of you. Cause that should be a new law. Cause now that I think about it, before the Corona shit, a lot of motherfuckers was doing some nasty ass shit. What? And I'm not gonna say it's a white thing. It's black, white, Asian, Haitian, Jamaican, every race. Like, cause if someone listens to this, think about it. A couple months ago or before the coronavirus, think about a moment when you was at either like the mall or the store or a grocery store, and you noticed like someone was too close to you, or you went to the restroom at a public restroom and you realize someone didn't wash their hands. There's a lot of motherfuckers are so nasty. In 2020, there need to be a law. If you don't wash your hands, get the slap. Or if you not 6 feet away, people should be allowed to slap the shit out of you.
I feel you on that, yo. But just reflecting on how things have changed. In my opinion, that's one positive, yo. And me personally, another positive is, this is gonna sound weird and selfish though, but I feel like before people were always busy with work and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I feel like because of the coronavirus, everyone's locked down. We're forced to communicate with our family members and friends more.
Yeah.
Like for example, I talked to my brother for like an hour the other day. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just to see how he was.
That's true.
We're
spending more time with the family. We're communicating more with the family.
My mom's calling me, twice a day. I'm calling her, once or twice every single day. We're talking. We're communicating more with our family members and friends that we haven't seen in a long time. Like I have this one friend, right? He's always busy. He has like a real big boy job. So like we never get a chance to hang out or nothing. But due to the virus, though, we were online the other day. And on PS4, and we ended up playing the new Call of Duty game for until 4 in the morning, because usually he would be at work, he'd be tired, but because he was locked down, so we had more time to hang out and play video games all night.
True. And one more positive before we get out of here, and I'm just saying this from what I see with my sister's kids, teachers are finally getting the respect they deserve.
Yes.
Teachers are finally getting the respect they deserve for dealing with these badass kids. Teachers are finally getting the respect they deserve for dealing with these slow ass kids. Teachers are finally getting the respect that they deserve, because not only you got to teach these kids, they're basically in daycare. Teachers are finally getting the respect they deserve.
Yo, Rob, I work with kids, and I can double give you props for that, because these kids are some badass kids, yo. I work with high schoolers, and you still have to baby them. You basically have to. We're basically a big daycare center for them, for these high school kids, and for the parents to get a taste of what we have to go through on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Now
it humbles a lot of parents.
Yeah, for real. Because they don't be thinking that their kids are bad.
Yeah.
I've seen kids, be bad, cussing and throwing chairs and hitting people. And then their mom shows up, and all of a sudden, no, mama, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. They're lying, and the mama takes their side. The mom or the dad takes their side. And I feel like, you're definitely right. I feel like not only teachers though, I feel like different essential services people are being pushed in the forefront.
Yeah, like grocery stores workers.
More appreciated, bro.
Like even I was at Home Depot, damn, you just don't realize what these people go through every day. And I think we did a podcast about this a couple of days ago when we talk about how they should raise the minimum rate.
Exactly, they should definitely raise it. These are the people. If you think about it, they're risking their lives
True.
for like $10, $11, $12 an hour. That's messed up, yo.
Yeah.
They should be getting paid $15 to $20 an hour. In my
Absolutely,
opinion.
absolutely.
All I'm gonna say is it's gonna be an interesting election.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, but like real talk, not to get into politics too much. The Democrats are so pathetic. I think Trump's gonna win.
That would be another topic for another day. Well, anyway, man, we're gonna wrap this shit up. We appreciate you guys for joining. Do me a favor, click subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment below. If you feel like we're talking too much shit, just let us know. I would love to debate with you or curse your ass out. But anyway, Matt, before we get out of here, did you want to give out your social media info, or you don't give a fuck? It's up to you.
You can follow me on IG at Mac_Prime.
Mac Prime?
Mac Prime, yeah.
Okay, I shouldn't judge.
Yeah. And if you are a Facebook person, look me up under Mac Gene.
Because you always be having a lot of debates on Facebook, too.
Yeah, I debate people all the time on Facebook, especially about politics, especially about black issues. I'm very big on black issues. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, the black man speaking.
Yeah, like this corona has hit us the most. You know what I mean?
True.
But in my opinion, that's by design. That's just my opinion.
Well, that's another topic for another day. Well, anyway, man, we appreciate you guys for joining us. Big Zo Podcast, every social media outlet. And holla at your boys, man. We out.
Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you.